Hello, good evening. Welcome to my channel. Alam kong naligaw ka lang, Char. Kung gusto mong malaman kung paano ba ang interview process ng Bizmates, I will share with you my actual experience tonight. Dahil katatapos lang ng aking interview. So, let's watch this.
Tell me something about yourself, Jonah.
My pleasure. Again, my name is Jonah, and I am 29 years old. In 2013, I graduated as one of the top students with Bachelor of Science in Information Technology at University of Luzon, that is here at Pangasinan. And my previous job is at a call center. I worked as a customer service representative for 6 years. And during that span of time, I was given multiple awards like Customer Hero Award, Exemplary Performance Award, and others. And in 2019, I started working at a government agency, which is where I'm still working at the moment.
I see. Okay, thank you for the one. So you are working in a
Yes,
government agency now.
yes, yes.
I see. Okay, here we go. So could you please, I will get to that point, but could you please walk me through your weekly routine and daily schedule? How
Sure.
do you propose to balance your current lifestyle with your government job as well and with Bizmates?
Okay. For Bizmates, upon checking the website, I believe your schedules are early morning, like 4 a.m. to 9 a.m., and early and late evening. So my regular schedule at work is only from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. So on weekends, Saturdays, and Sundays, I can work full time during those hours. And on weekdays, I'm able to work the early and late evening schedules, maybe around 2 to 3 hours.
I see. That's good to hear. Okay, thank you for that one, Jonah. Here, you were asked about registering to the BIR when you completed the application form. Why do you think this is necessary?
It's necessary in order to pay the right taxes. And
Mm-hmm.
taxes is very important. That's where the funds of the government come from. So it's
Mm-hmm.
actually a responsibility of every
Okay,
Filipino.
yes,
Mm-mm.
great. Thank you for that one. So, uh, do you know the rates here in Bizmates?
Upon checking the website, I believe it's 140 to 230 pesos per hour.
I see.
Is that
Okay,
right?
yes, per hour. And if it's all right with you, can I ask your if it's okay. So this is going to be a little bit personal, so I'm going to ask you about your previous job or your
Mm,
current job right now. Okay, so yeah, how big is your rate if it's okay with you?
no problem. Um, if I remember it correctly, because it's per month, I believe it's 23,000 per month.
I see. Okay. So would you be looking forward to work full time in Bizmates or no in the future?
I mean, continue working. Uh,
Yes.
yes, for the schedule, I will do it part time, but I actually miss working in a communication setting. So that's why I'm
Oh,
actually looking for this type of job.
I
It's
see.
something that I'm not able to apply at my current job right now. So
I
yes,
see.
definitely.
I hope you don't find my question offensive earlier because I was just, curious why you would want to work for another company wherein you are working. You have a stable job of your own. I'm sorry for the question.
No
Okay,
problem
anyway,
with that.
thank you for that one. Anyways, thank you. So, how long do you see yourself working in Bizmates? Like how long? Like, can you give me an exact years that you will be working with us?
I actually want to work as long as the company is there.
As lo- Okay, that's motivating. That's good to hear. So how about the okay, so let's move on from that. I will not ask you anymore. I think it's gonna be another personal question and I don't like it.
It's
Anyways,
okay.
so what made you pick Bizmates among all the online ESL companies in the market?
Okay. Actually, the first time I heard about Bizmates is from a coworker from my previous job. And I just tried to search it on the web, and I actually really liked what I saw. Aside, of course, from the great pay, which is higher than other ESL companies, and the flexible schedule which I need to work, it's really good that there is a growth opportunity. If I remember it right, you can be an assessor, mentor, and supervisor. And I also love the vision of Bizmates, which is to strengthen the business industry, especially in Asia, by providing the necessary English communication skills that we will be providing to our customers. For me, that's kind of noble. And
Okay.
I like doing noble jobs.
Okay, that's good to hear. Well, as I can see, you are quite familiar with our company, right? Okay, so since you're familiar with our company, are you familiar also with our students? May I know what do you know about our students here in Bizmates?
Hmm. Uh, I believe it would be professional Japanese adults. And that's one more thing, actually, I forgot to mention. I also want to learn the teaching style and the materials of Bizmates because as I teach them, of course, I will learn as well. That's
I
going to
see.
give me more knowledge.
Okay, that's good to hear. Fantastic. So here, you see, here in Bizmates, we have like um, sometimes internet is very important. It's essential, right? So sometimes
Yes.
it's inevitable that there will be power shortages or power cutoffs or internet problems at worst. Of course, here in the Philippines, I'm sure you have experienced that as well, right?
Yes.
So as and it's also inevitable that we may cancel classes here. And here's the thing. Canceling lessons may cripple the operations and leave a bad impression to the student. So what can you do to ensure that you incur minimal to zero cancellations?
Okay. Since we plot our own schedule, I believe it's going to be our responsibility to check. Say, for example, with the electricity, we'll need to check on the Facebook page. I don't know if there is a website of the
Yes.
internet of the providers. So we'll need to check if there will be power outages so that we won't plot that schedule. And if we really cannot do anything about it, it's really sudden, it's not announced.
Mhm.
I believe we'll need to make sure to inform someone from the company so that they can give the lesson to another trainer so that the student will not be left hanging. And as for backup, I actually have two phones that I can use just in case, but I believe it's still better if you use a PC when you
Yes.
conduct your classes.
By the way, we can't use phones for classes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you can either use a laptop or a computer, but phone
Mhm.
is not advisable really.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it's a good thing that you are prepared, as I can see, because as you mentioned, you are also responsible for your own gadgets, right? You mentioned that
Yes.
if there is a sudden power
Mhm.
outage, or you know let's say for example, like I don't think if you've experienced this one, but I've experienced this a lot. Like the internet suddenly cuts off. I don't know what happened. Like I can't even browse online because of the internet. So I hope it doesn't happen to you.
Not much, I believe. I don't really experience it, luckily.
Okay, that's good to hear. Thank you for that one, by the way, Jonah. So here, successful bizmate trainers are independent, okay, driven and focused on self-development. So can you please tell me about your work habits?
Regarding my work habits, aside from I try to excel in the things that I decide to do, I
Mhm,
always do my research as well. Say, for example, before having this interview, I try to research as much as I can about the
mhm,
company. I think preparation is the key. So, say, for example, if luckily I get hired, I'll try my best to read in advance the lesson materials to familiarize with it and try to
mhm,
watch some videos on how they do the actual lesson. So I'll
mhm.
already know the flow.
Okay. By the way, Does that mean you don't have any teaching experience before?
For an actual teaching experience, I don't have, but I somewhat like tried being a trainer when I worked at a BPO, the BPO industry, but it was just for some short time.
Okay, so how short is that short time you're talking about?
Uh, I believe about 2 months. It was
Mm.
actually at the end when I was about to resign that they offered me the trainer position. And I already need to resign, so but at least I've experienced it.
I have a question. Why, if it's all right with you, why
Mm.
did you resign in your BPO company?
Because I received a call from BIR that I was already hired. That
Hmm.
was the government agency I was referring to.
I
And
s-
actually, my last day of work at the BPO industry is also my first day.
I see.
Just to be able to do the 30-day, letting them know in advance.
I see.
I still work the night.
Well, it's a good thing. Yeah. Okay. You mentioned that you work in VIR, so that's a good thing because you are already aware that we will be having COR and OR
Mm-mm.
booklets here in the company, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that one. So here, can you please tell me, I will give you a scenario, by the way. So
Okay.
I would like to see how you act on a given scenario. Let's say that there is a low booking. You have a low booking, okay? It's not because of the internet, it's not because of the electricity, but it's because of your teaching style. Okay, and you have a low bookability. Can you tell me what would you do to get more students?
If it's specifically about my teaching style,
Hmm.
I think I'll need to research more on how to be more engaging. And I don't know if this is okay, but I will try the chat support team and ask them, is there a video that I can watch about the teaching style that I need? I think the more I know how to do it properly, the better I'll be able to do it.
Okay, that's very positive of you. You will ask the teaching staff. Oh no, let's see again. Teaching,
The support team.
yeah, support team. I'm sorry, teaching support team. We call that trainer support system, which is the
Okay.
TSS. So you could call them, not call, but message them directly if you
Message.
are having troubles. Yeah, so that's a good thing because you know what you are doing and you know what you will do if ever something happens to you. I mean, in in the lesson, within the lesson only. Okay. Okay. So so much for that. Can you share me the most difficult situation you've experienced in your life, and how did you deal with it?
I think it was when I applied with BIR because actually I just received the call that I got hired 2 years after. I thought that I was not hired. I did not receive a response after the final interview. So I was really depressed during that time. I tried convincing myself, at least you did your best. And I continued with my life and do my job well at
Mhm.
the previous company that I was working, the call center. So
Mm.
I think if there's really nothing you can do if you already did your best, then just continue with your life and do positive things that can help you grow.
Okay, that's wonderful. Do positive things that can help you grow. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, is that your workstation?
Yes, if this will be approved.
Okay, so yes, and if this will be approved also, will this device that you're using right now will be the device that you will be using to teach in Bizmates?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that one. So everything is clear. So let's move on. So here I will, I've been, how do I say it, like impressed with with how proactive you are based on
Oh,
your
thank you.
answers. Okay. So here's the thing. We will do a short demo teaching. Would that be all right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I hope you're ready for this one. So here we will do a quick 2 or 3 minute role play. And I would like to see how you will talk with a level 1 student. Okay, so
Okay.
How will you interact with a level 1 student? So here's the thing. Your level 1 student is Yumi. Hold on. So the student profile is that she is Yumi and she is working for an automotive company. So her request is to give corrections, for you to give her corrections and correct her pronunciations. Okay.
Okay.
So the goal is to help the student introduce herself to a business partner. All right.
Okay.
So don't worry. I will not how do I say it, like a prompt? No, not prompt. I forgot the word. Don't worry. I will let you have enough time to be prepared. But
Thank
it's
you.
not 5 minutes. It's
Okay.
not 5 minutes. It's only 3 minutes, 3 minute preparation.
Okay.
Okay, only a 3 minute preparation. So again, remember this one, the student is Yumi, as I sent here. So you're going to correct her pronunciations and if possible, correct her sentences as well. Okay. So you can start with by saying, hello, how are you? Today we are going to blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, I will end this call, by the way, and then you will call
Okay.
me
All right.
afterwards.
Oh,
All
I
right.
will call you.
Yes.
Hello. Hi, my name is Jonah. Am I speaking with Yumi-san? Good evening, rather. Good good evening to Yumi-san. It's nice to meet you. Before we begin, let me just make sure. Can you see and hear me clearly? You can see me clearly. Okay, that's good to know. How are you feeling? Oh, why? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Do you still want to proceed with our topic or lesson for today? Okay, that's good to know. Based on your profile, you wanted to talk about how to introduce yourself to a new business partner. Is that correct? Okay, you do? Okay. Do you have an idea about our topic? Yes, how to introduce yourself to a new business partner. You can check the chat box. Okay, can you share with me some idea? What do you think about? Yes, do you have an idea how you can introduce yourself? Um, let's say, do you know how you can introduce yourself to your new business partner? Do you know how to do it? Mhm. Okay. Naputo. Sorry. Sorry guys, naputol eh. Memory full na kasi ako. So, i-walk through ko na lang kayo. Yun nga. So, bigyan ko na lang kayo ng tips. So, unang-una sa lahat is to use the chat box kapag may corrections kayo and pag may instructions, step-by-step instructions dapat isend sa chat box. Second, it must be 80-20. 80% of the time, the student will talk. 20% lang na si facilitator. So, hindi tayo yung puro discuss, discuss, discuss. Hindi. After mong i-discuss, magbigay ka ng activity, speaking activity for the student para ma-practice nila. And then, if there are necessary corrections, you point them out, of course, politely, and you utilize the chat box as well. What they say is, say for example, mispronounced word. Kung nasaan yung stress, yun ang kakapitalize, tapos isi-send sa chat box. And then, ano pa ba? Um, yun pala. You need to give real-time na corrections. Parang nung sinabi kong good evening rather, kasi ang sabi ng student, good night, sabi niya. So, kinorect ko kaagad, sabi ko, good evening rather, ang dapat niyang gamitin. Tapos, kada may mispronounced or mali yung expression, kailangan i-correct kaagad. Pero dapat politely at isend sa chat box. So, ganito ang flow na ginawa ko para may idea na rin kayo kung gusto nyong gayahin. Kung hindi, okay lang naman. So, ang ginawa ko kasi, step by step. So, step 1 is greeting. Hello, say hello. And then, second is to state your name. So, parang, hello, my name is Yumi, ang sasabihin ng student. And then, nilagay kong third is after i-introduce nung business partner, nung kausap niya, yung sarili niya, dapat sabihin niya, I'm glad to meet you or it's nice to meet you, and then yung pangalan ng partner. And then fourth is yung sasabihin na niya yung position and company name. Say for example, I am the manager at blah 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 company. Yun. Tapos ang pang fifth step na nilagay ko is just continue the conversation in a friendly manner. Parang magtatanong, kunwari, is this your first time in Japan? Mga ganon-ganon. Pero hindi naman na kami umabot doon. Na-stop na agad yung demo. So, umabot lang kami actually sa third step lang eh. Yung I'm glad to meet you. So, just in case na mapahaba yung sa inyo, hindi pa ni-stop. Yun. Yun lang naman.
If I remember correctly, I did not do the same thing as yours. And during my interview, I believe I was a bit hesitant. I was a bit hesitant to correct the students. However, you did not hesitate at all. You are very good. You are smiling, which is a very good point. You're very friendly, by the way, and I've observed this earlier since I met you. You have a very beautiful smile, and your pronunciation is very good, and that explains it because you are a former BPO uh, employee, right? Anyways, thank you for that one. That's wonderful. That's a very good job, by the way.
Thank
So
you.
here, if I may ask you, okay, so what are the three things? Okay, could you please tell me the three things, the most important things a trainer must do to consider teaching here in Bizmates?
Three most important things to do or quality?
Three most important things to do.
Okay. I
Uh,
believe the very first one is to be prepared. You should know what you are teaching. Otherwise, you won't be able to teach it. And
mm-hmm.
then the second one is to have your lessons be engaging and to be done properly. Like,
Teaching.
yes. And then the third one is that you meet the goal, which is the student learning from you,
Mm-hmm.
meeting the certain, say, for example, if you have a certain lesson, the student should know it by the end of your lesson.
Okay, there we go. Thank you for that one. Okay, here's the thing. You mentioned that we should be engaging, right? And it's inevitable that not all students are engaging. Let's say even if they are not young anymore, so they are professionals, but sometimes there are some students who doesn't like to smile at all and doesn't care. Sometimes. Okay. So how would you engage them?
I believe by doing the activities, because I believe we should do it 80-20. They should
Ah, yeah.
be the one to talk. So if they are talking, I believe, especially if the topic is something that they like, they will
Hmm.
find it engaging
I
later
see.
on.
But the problem is they don't like to talk. And yeah, sometimes they don't want to listen to you. So how would you engage them?
Just like what we did earlier, I will have some exercises, activities where they would be required to talk.
Okay. Okay. Pro for questions. Yeah. Make them do tasks or,
Mm-mm.
like things that could make them, as you said, talk. Thank you for that one. Now, here, so we will not do a reenactment because I believe you did everything and I am very impressed. Okay.
Thank you.
So here's the thing. Thank you so much for having me this evening, by the way. So we are almost done. But I would like to ask you for um, if you are going to rate yourself, okay, if you are going to give a feedback of yourself. So how did you do tonight?
Um, I would say nine. I guess
9 out of what?
9 out of 10.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Confidence. Yes, that's great. And why 9 out of 10? Why not say perfect? Okay. Perfect 10.
um, I would say nine because I really prepared for the interview. I
Mhm.
tried to research and know what I need to know. I did not give myself 10 because I believe there will always be a room for improvement. And since I wasn't trained yet,
Yeah.
there are things that I don't know yet. So I cannot
Okay.
give myself a 10.
I see. Okay. Thank you for that one. By the way, I'm here in Bizmates. So congratulations because you passed.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, congratulations because you passed. And one more thing is that I would like to wear a corporate attire next time if possible. Like
Okay.
have a black, what
The
you call that?
blazer.
Yeah, the blazer, black
Okay.
blazer. Because you have a good background, by the way. It's white and your headset is a noise canceling headset, I believe, right?
Actually, it's not. I just use crisp.
Oh, you use Crisp. Wow. How to use Crisp? I've been wanting to use Crisp. Crisp rather. I see. So how how do you make Crisp work? I mean, I tried Crisp before, but I'm not maybe I'm not techy enough.
I'm actually not that techy as well.
I see.
I just searched it and I tried to install it and just use the cancel noise option.
Ah, I
I,
see.
of course, I tested it first if it's really working, and I believe it did work.
Yes, because I can see no noise. I see. I'm sorry. I can hear no noise. Okay. And but I believe that Chris also have a like a deadline thing. What's they call it? What do you call that one? Like the end
uh,
of contract thing?
Free trial.
Yeah,
It's
free
only for a
trial.
month
Yes.
that we get the pro. Right now, I'm using the free
Oh,
free trial, which is 60 minutes per day.
yes.
But if I get hired, I'll be subscribing to their monthly
I see.
subscription.
So you're not thinking of buying a noise canceling feature headset?
um, that would work as well. I believe
Hmm.
I'll need to look first which one is really the best canceling headset so that I won't use Crisp
I see.
anymore. Because a lot of products there say it's noise canceling, but it's not.
Ah, I see. Well, because here's the thing. If you are going to subscribe monthly, then I think it will be costly for you. So it would be better if you could find the best noise canceling feature headset. Yes. But of course, it's up to you if you want to use it or not. Okay, so it's really up to you. By the way, I'm really impressed. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
I believe you know the requirements to work here in Bizmate, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here, just to give you this, I'm just gonna give you this one, even though you already know this.
Okay.
Okay, the government issued ID, TOR, BPI account. Oh, by the way, do you have a BPI account?
I don't have yet
Okay, but will you be able to
open an account.
open an account?
Yes, if I get hired, I will.
Okay, that's well, I believe you will get hired because you have a very nice personality. You're always smiling. You look vibrant, by the way.
Thank
So
you.
that's very important, especially when facing students, because see, if the trainer is somewhat positive, of course, the mood of the class will be positive as well. Actually, while I was having the class with you earlier, even though I am turning my video off, you really got me smiling there. I was like, okay, I like her.
Thank
So
you.
I am really looking forward to see you working here with us in Bizmates. So yeah, just that one, your blazer. Please, on the next interview, I would like you to wear a blazer, and
Okay.
also complete the video training. There will be a video training for you to comply. So study it, and yeah, prepare for the final demo interview.
Okay.
And I believe that your specs are I mean, sorry. I believe that your specs passed in accordance to our standards. to our,
Okay.
okay. Anyways, Jonah, congratulations once again. Have a great evening to you. Do you have any questions before we leave this thing?
None so far, but thank you for passing me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Again, complete the video training and wear
A
a
blazer.
blazer. Yes, that's
Okay.
just it. Have a great night to you. Take care of yourself.
Have a great night too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.